One of my favorite Morgan dollars of all time. Now, those of you that have been with me over the last decade might know what this is, and it's an error. It's one of those oops, and it's like, how'd you make this one? It's that famous 1900 O over Carson City. The first thing you're going to say is, I thought Carson City closed their doors in 1893. And everybody else did the same. Because they actually did. So how in the heck does Carson City show up on a New Orleans minted coin in 1900? Well, the storyline is somewhat simple. All of the minting equipment that was in Carson City was shipped to the hand-me-down mint, which was New Orleans, right? So everything was sent there, including the dies, because the obverse was the same, but the reverse is where the O or the CC would be, or in this case, the O over the CC. We'll show you a graphic here in a minute. It is obvious to the eye, and they call them strong. Again, you can see it through by naked eye, but again, 3 power, 5 power makes it like, wow. So a normal O is the bottom right-hand corner, and you can see the CC outside of the O on that special die that got counterpunched because they needed help in the year 1900. So 7 years after Carson City closes their doors, a Carson City reappears. The best part about this, and again, all of our coins are certified by NGC as genuine. Can't tell you how many of these we see when you go to a show that's marked as an O over CC. You look at it, you see a little fudge around the O, and the grading services will just say, somebody played with this one. All of ours are certified because we want people to be able to know it's real. This is a real O over CC. Now, the holder is also a top 100. Top 100 coins of all time? Well, obviously, how can you not have the 1900 O over CC in it? It is that coin. It is that special. But here are the numbers. When you start looking at the numbers about rare Morgans, it's wow. So the rarest Morgan of all time is the 1893S, right? 100,000 coins. And if you go to NGC's population report, this is an NGC coin, and you look, how many coins have they seen in the last 35 years? And they're going to tell you right there. It's free information. 3,753 of them as of today. Significantly on the lower end. Most of them are VG 6s, 8s, some fine 12s. That's kind of where the majority of that coin shows up. Okay? And that's a $3,000 to a $5,000 coin in the lowest grade. For a nice looking coin like this, 5,000 to 7,000 easy. Okay? Then the number 2 coin's the 94P, the lowest mint in Philadelphia, the number 2 coin in the Morgan series overall. There's 4,537 of those known. The 93O is number 3, which is it's the lowest minted O mint, right? So you have the lowest S, the lowest P, the lowest O, 93O. And there's 4,528 of those they've seen over the last 35 years. Then you go to the rarer CCs, and the 85cc and the 81cc, only a few coins different in mintage figures, but they were both available in the GSA sale, which means when the government cleared its vaults in the late 60s, early 70s, those coins they sold to the public from their vaults, there were mostly Carson Cities, so the 25,000 85ccs and the 25,000 81ccs, which are the lower numbers for them, round out the top 5. Mintage figures. Also, we talked about populations. You know where this one sits? Go to NGC's website right now. They give it a line all by itself. You don't have to dig into the 1900 O to figure out how many O over CCs, the most popular Carson City. It's the only error Carson City. And it was done 7 years after the fact. I take that back. The 90 tail bar is kind of cool too. There's 4,175 of these that NGC is certified in the last 35 years. The competition's at $329. We are over $100 less on this significant Carson City error. Again, this graphic will also come with the coin. Beautiful examples, hand-selected, circulated coins, all of them certified by NGC as being the actual O/CC strike. But when you break down the rarity index, and again, that's what we have today, right? When I was a kid collecting coins, putting them in my albums, right? We didn't know the counts on the O/CC, we didn't have the alligator I, the micro O from 99, the 82 O/S, or any of the other Morgan errors. We didn't have the numbers because we knew it because of how many we saw, or in this case, didn't see, right? But now they publish everything. All the coins, all the grades, 4,175. So on that top 5 list I gave you earlier, 93S, 94P, 93O, 85cc, 81cc. This one fits in at number 2, right below the 93S. That's 3,753. This is 4,175. The 94 piece, 4,500. 400 coins more that have been seen in the last 35 years. Again, it's all about finding the coin, verifying it's original, i.e. it's the error, it's which you want, and now what can I get it for? Errors are the deal. In the Morgan series, there's not that many of them, a handful. 82 O/S, right? Then you're going to go the alligator eye in 87, the hot lips 88O, the 1899 micro O, and then you have the 1900 O/CC. Some will add in the 21 reeded edge, the milled edge where the count was way off. There's a lot of great coins, and when you get into the varieties, there's even more. But the basics, these are the basics. Listed in the red book, it's what we track. Those are all part of what they call the top 100, the hot 100. And tonight, we got a handful, only a few. Guys, avccoins.com, everybody. Phones are very busy still. Thank you all for that. We love it. We hope you do as well. Whenever you see that pop up, it also means don't forget about the website. You can use it to order your coins as well. Guys, 30-second clock. Got to get moving. We're down to a handful, so if you're pondering it, right now we're down to our last 10. We get this 2 or 3 times a year. That's 5 hours a night, 3 nights a week, 52 weeks a year. We have 3 airings on average a year where this coin gets to be one of our conversation pieces. And it's because there's only 4,175 that have been certified in the last 35 years. Not at $329.95 where our competitors are. Our price tonight, over $100 less, $199.95. This is a special coin.